We're live. We're live. If you're tuning in to Montalvo Broadcasting Network, everybody in the class, please rise for the anthem to the greatest damn country in the history of the universe. All you bastards in the back better stand up too.
Ladies and gentlemen, let us all sing our national anthem.
Oh, sing and you see, by the dawn's early light, what so proudly we hail, at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, for the ramparts we won, words of God and peace streaming, from the rugged restless, from the bursting air, came through the night, that our flag was still there. Oh, sailors and star-spangled banner and raise, for the land of the free, and the home of all praise.
That's right. Most patriotic damn show on alternative media. You know it. So the bastards in the back, even the bastards in the back, stand up for the anthem. So, starting the show momentarily. And 1, 2, 3, here we go. Here we go. It's your show host with the mo-host, Bruce Montalvo. That's right, professional conspiracy theorist, talk show extraordinaire, talk show host extraordinaire, and author of a book I'm still working on, The Language of Symbols. Bruce Montalvo, broadcasting live. It's Montalvo in the morning, that's right. Don't you love it? And you know, I've made it my shtick, my routine to, let's cover my face there, I got a burqa, alright, there we go. I've made it my shtick, my routine to make people get woke. You gotta stay woke. You gotta wake the fuck up, fry those eggs and wakey, and realize that if you haven't realized just how awesome America is, like I say every morning, with the flying bald eagles, flying high in the sky, you know, farting rainbows of liberty, then you have no idea where you're living in the greatest damn country in the friggin' cosmos. But since we're run by like Titans or Anunnaki or whatever, freedom terms and conditions do apply, but they fear us. They live, but we live. We the people live. Montalvo in the morning. And just an advisory to all you snowflakes out there. This show will get you triggered. It is the show, the best show in the morning. It's the Bruce Montalvo Show. That being said, it's March 13th. What a show last night with Dr. Rima Lebo. We saved some lives, didn't we? Yeah, if you listen, you could save someone's life. You could even save your own damn life. And you feeling sick? They're hitting you with the chemtrail flu? Take a nice shot of some nano silver. You see, Dr. Bruce cares about you. He really does. The nitty-gritty of today's morning escapade. Putin. He just can't stop meddling. He's like a Cthulhu that meddles, right? Not. He meddled his way into exposing Hillary Clinton for the dirtiest skankiest freaking bitch ever in politics. I mean, she's like the Bonnie and Clyde of politics, they say, right? She's worse than that. She's like a dirty porn star that gets DVDA'd. That's why the Democrats are now resorting to porn stars to go after Trump. But Trump, finally, we knew it. We knew it was all bullshit. We had NSA experts tell us, hey, man, the transatlantic ports of communication, there was no Russia, there was no nothing, it couldn't have happened. You know, experts, people at the NSA, they know how many emails Hillary has, you know, but guess what? It's a hoax. Oh, yeah, like we needed vindication already. We've known that the Russia delusion is bullshit. I mean, Adam Schiff doesn't have any evidence. The beat-up baseball glove known as Maxine Waters, that poverty hoe, never had any evidence. That whacked-out cuckoo bird, Nancy Pelosi, never had any evidence. They never had evidence. What that weird Keebler elf-looking motherfucker that lied about NSA surveillance, Clapper, he said it. They didn't have any evidence. Diane Frankenstein, no evidence, but they kept pushing, right? You know, the real conspiracy, the real Russia conspiracy, I'll tell you, when Trump shook this bitch Hillary Clinton's hand, that's when he was colluding with a Russian agent. And the fact that he hasn't put her in jail yet, that shows collusion with a Russian agent. See, because the Democrats and Hillary, they're the real Russia conspiracy. They want to keep making Putin out to be that Cthulhu I showed you. But in reality, he was smart. You see, Putin was so smart that he got Hillary to, like, expose herself to their own greed, this dirty uranium deal. And that's what happened. She's exposed, selling freaking uranium with the Russians. They're the ones that are part of the KGB. They're the ones that have the DNC at an office in the freaking Ukraine. So, I mean, this whole psychosis, the Russian media, you know, the Russia psychosis the media has, the MSNBC, the CBS, CNN. I mean, I can't tell you how many Floridian libtards, when I was at the gym trying to work out, they go up to me and they're like, I hope that Stormy Daniels gets Trump. Really? I found out this bitch is working for Larry Flint. Larry Flint put out the APB. Larry Flint put out he was like calling all cars, the APB. He said, anybody that can help me get Trump out of office, I'll give him $10 million. So this act whore, that's what porn stars are. They're really like bad actors, you know, that suck dick. So it's like, you know, big tits and shit. Well, they're act whores. And they paid that bitch to go after Trump. Probably a couple of freaking fuzzoles right here. You know, not much. So, well, I guess what I'm trying to get at, my face disappeared for a second, my beautiful face. No evidence of Russian collusion, ample evidence of Obama surveillance, but again, the mainstream media just reports that Trump this, Trump that, and again, Putin is a Cthulhu that meddles in everything. So, you know, Trump's vindicated the way he fired Rex Tillerson, that guy that was probably doing Saturnalian occult freaking rituals in the White House so that he could get more oil money. And Trump fires Rex Tillerson as Secretary of State. Well, what took him so fucking long? Why is he hiring so many globalist turds? That's the thing about Trump. He flip-flops so much. He's first he said, I'm gonna ban the guns, but that was like double speak, where he said, I'd like to take the guns, no due process. So that pissed off a lot of us liberty lovers, but it's like he plays a little two-step, or either that or he's coked out of his mind. I don't know. We're starting to think that he's coked out of his mind, but I'll tell you what, help us keep exposing the truth, help us defeat the YouTube censorship by shopping with us at Antique Obsessions on Facebook. You go to Etsy/shop/Antique Obsessions on Etsy. You can find us on eBay. We have our direct links to our stores and all the beautiful, one-of-a-kind, elegant jewelry on Facebook, since you're watching me on Facebook, at Antique Obsessions. The other store is at Conceptual Subculture. It's at Antique Obsessions, at Conceptual Subculture. Be sure to visit our store, click like. A lot of our fans, they love that we make jewelry. They have no idea. Like, Bruce, you're a real freaking artist, man. You're making jewelry, and, who better than to make jewelry than with your bodacious, beautiful, one-of-a-kind babe. So I'm so lucky right there to be able to do what I love, podcast, be on the radio and talk a whole bunch of shit and sell you one-of-a-kind jewelry. So be sure to visit our stores on Facebook. We got them here on Facebook. That's before Mark Zuckerface decides to take out the entire alternative media. I hope not. Okay, we make money. We make the economy freaking go boom, boom. So check us out at Antique Obsessions, at Conceptual Subculture. That's at Antique Obsessions, at Conceptual Subculture. Support the show. Support the Bruce Montalvo Show. Support MBN, Montalvo Broadcasting Network. And shop with us here on Facebook at Antique Obsessions, at Conceptual Subculture. You will be disappointed. And before we go, Trump's talking about getting a gag order on this porn star. Didn't he already gag her? That's right. Didn't he already gag the porn star? I mean, seriously. Whatever. It's all just a misdirection play. The QB, Trump's the QB, and he's saying, "Oh, look over here. Look at these tits over here. Look at fat Kim Jong-un over there. And don't look at what I'm doing over here." And meanwhile, Putin, you don't even know. He's got like 1 million arms. On his team, he's like throwing the ball all over the place. He's deflating the ball, right? According to the Democrats. No, not at all. They have a psychosis. Some of these Democrats are so insane, especially the old farts in Florida. They're like, I want Trump to die. I want that whore to bring down Trump. I mean, oh my God. I mean, how low have you gone that you are putting all you're counting all your chickens, you're putting all your eggs into one basket over a whore that sucks freaking balls for a living to take out a man that is the best fit for this country. I mean, the country's a corporation, right? United States is a corporation. Right? We've been in martial law since the days of Abraham Lincoln. So since we're a corporation, why not have a CEO, a real CEO, a successful CEO, not a freaking pansy-ass fruit cup like the last freaking bum, right? This guy isn't a bum. The last bum, Obama, that nigga was a bum. That's right, that nigga. I'm getting rap with it, right? What? He can drop the mic and I can't say that nigga? Well, I got a rapper for a wife, all right? So you kiss my ass and so on because, with your words, trying to attack all words and shit. Well, that does it for this morning. Going to be back next morning. There was no Russian collusion. You didn't need me to tell you. You've known the whole year, going on 2 years, that they can't shut the hell up about Russia. It's like they're saying a spell. Russia. My mother-in-law just gave me a little St. Petersburg doll from Russia. Does that mean I'm colluding with Russia? I mean, please, give me a break. They're just the degenerate demagogue Democrats, and the Republicans are like wrestlers. They're both in the ring together to know what moves they're going to do on each other, and then after that they're going to go out and have a fucking steak. And go out and have a fucking steak on you, on your dime. They've been eating steak on us for far too long. Well, folks, that's this episode of Montalvo in the Morning. Thank you for tuning in. And we'll be back tomorrow morning, waking and baking while you heat up that bacon. But be careful, it's got parasites in it. Tune in this Friday, 6 p.m. Mountain Time. The master, the teacher, Jordan Maxwell, joins us for all sorts of esoteric talk. You're not going to want to miss that. Follow us on Twitter at Bruce Montalvo. Listen to the show, the Bruce Montalvo Show on Spreaker.com/The Bruce Montalvo Show. And listen to us on your phone or any device, iPad, your iTouch, on TalkStream Live. It's been Montalvo Broadcasting Network. Montalvo in the morning. Hasta luego.